I don't even know why I'm making these videos. For all I know, this tune is copyright protected, and then, therefore this part of the video is completely not even going in. Okay, so that's a prize. So, yes. And I hope GPT is correct here. Like, it doesn't always get everything right. There's nothing standing out to me here. Like, the other day there was a nice Mini Cooper. There was a DeLorean. I don't know what this is. A Renault. I've never seen this before. It's a bit expensive for what it is. But I do want to collect all the cars. What do I really want to collect all the cars? Some of them just don't even seem that like they care that much. But like, I mean, the difference between this one and let's say this one or something, like, I don't really care that much. I quite like to look it up. Limited stock? Ah, it said that on the DeLorean, didn't it? Sold out? What does that mean? Put that in the wish list, so... I just lost GPT. Okay, apparently GPT says it can come back into rotation. Well, you would think. Okay, I was typing in B M W M 303. It's not a price car. Oh, this one, yes, 430. Ferrari F. 8I 430 S C U D E R. It's not a prize car. Should I buy it then? Yeah. I've got lots of credits, and you know, most of these cars I don't really care about right now. You should really get the ones that are most difficult to get, I think. You don't want to be sitting there waiting around for them to rotate. What about this one though? I don't know. I don't like the look of that one too much. Let's just find out. Okay, it's not a prize car. Put it in wish list because of the limited stock thing, but I don't think I should buy it just yet. I'm never going to collect all the cars because the fact that you have to wait around for things to rotate and stuff, I just don't get that at all. I don't know why they introduced that. I don't know. They just said, I just ran GPT, it's there to help you create rarity around the cars to give you like a sense of... Give me a second. Adding an element of anticipation or engagement I think the opposite. I was assuming I could collect all the cars, and I was willing to spend hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours to do that. But I don't think I want to spend hours and hours and hours, or sorry, weeks and months, which I just read off the internet there, not GPT, but some other site. People are waiting months for certain cars to appear in the list. If you see, I'm the kind of person that likes collecting things. If I set something in my head, I go for it, like sort of thing. I could be sitting there like going, nah, I don't really want to collect 75% of the cars. No, I don't really. But if I say to myself, well, I could collect all the cars, and then really say that to myself and say, I could collect all the cars, I could collect all the cars, I could collect all the cars, then it sounds like, oh yes, that's cool. Like nothing will be as good. I can't speak English right today. Nothing will, oh God, speak words properly. Nothing will compare to collecting all of them. Nothing, like not 95%, not 98%, not 99%. Only collecting all of them will do. And that seemed attainable when I assumed you could just buy them and win them and stuff like that. I thought, okay, that sounds like a lot of work, but I think I can do it. Collecting all the cars, that sounds worth it. I don't know if I could be bothered to put that much energy into a game where the cars aren't even available for weeks and months at a time. I just don't. Unless the game lasts me years, and I keep coming back to it. I'm like, oh, there's a car I could get. But I don't know. I wanted to work towards a goal there. I was willing to put in hours and hours and hours to collect all the cars. And now that they've told me that collecting all the cars is much more difficult than I assumed, I don't think I'm willing to put hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours into it. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I was trying to say in a nutshell. Now, I could end up getting tricked by the system and, end up putting hours and hours and hours and hours and hours into it anyway, but, because I'll still have that desire to collect all the cars. Or should I just disable that desire, stop the desire. Disable that desire right now. Like, don't use that as the energy that's fueling me to play this game. It's just that was the energy that was fueling me to play this game. And also the VR, once I get that on Friday. But that was the energy that was fueling me. That was the purpose behind this game, was to get all the cars. That's what I said when I bought it. It was like, I'm going to collect all the cars. I think that's the reason I clicked buy. Also the VR thing, but I don't know. I might have to look at this game a bit differently. Like, again, my brain works in a certain way. Like, I have to set my mind. Like I said, program what my task is. So it's like, if I program that my task is to collect all the cars, nothing else will satisfy me. But if I program my brain to get 75% of the cars, but I have to actually program my brain first. If I don't program it, it doesn't work. I have to actually say, okay, 75% will suffice. 50%. At this rate, with all this rotation crap that I just read, and I don't really know how many cars are available, I'm thinking more like 15%, get 15% of the cars. It's just, I don't know, I think that's a terrible design from Sony there. It's just like, I think that puts me off playing. Like, it puts me off putting the passion in. Like, everybody's willing to work towards a goal. Like, for example, people will put a lot of hours into running to do a 24-mile marathon. But if someone had to run across Australia, they're not going to put any hours into running at all, because that's too much of a goal. That goal is too high of a goal that it's not going to, I can't remember words today. Jesus Christ. I'm having such a difficulty having, I think I'm getting early onset Alzheimer's. I'm having a real difficulty remembering words and remembering what I just said like 2 seconds ago. Oh my God. So basically, you get the gist. If you're running across Australia, if you have to run across, if someone says, "Oh, do you want to run across Australia?" It's like, no, I'm not going to do that. Thank you. It's like, could anything make you want to do that? It's like, no, nothing will make me want to do that. Okay, thank you. I'm not going to do any training for that. There's going to be no practice. There's going to be no treadmill. There's going to be nothing. I'm not ever going to do that because it is too hard. If someone says you want to run 24 miles, it's like, okay, that's hard, but it's a bit more possible than running across Australia. Okay, maybe I'll get on the treadmill. Maybe I'll run up that hill. Maybe I'll do that because the goal isn't so fucking far away. And it's the same with this game. Making the cars in rotation takes away that maybe it's just me because of my OCD, but it really messes up the OCD feeling of being able to complete it. I don't know. Gamers have time to play games. I'm not working at the minute, so that makes it easier. But when I'm working, it's like I cannot play these games. I don't know how people have time to play these games. I know Sony want you to sit there logging in every day for the next 10 years just to make sure your car's available. Like, they want you logging into this game every day just to make sure that your car's available. Plus, I like holding my games in standby mode. So that means I have to, like, go off one game and then jump into this game just to check if a car's available or not. And then I might overlook it or something. You have to literally pay attention. It's like, okay, there it is. You don't want to, like, miss it or something. It's like, that's so stupid. You can put it in your wish list or something. Let me check the wish list. How do you get to your wish list? I hope the music of this video isn't, like, copyrighted and it's drowning out the whole fucking thing. There are cars available to purchase. Well, isn't that great? DeLorean S204. I mean, it's not that big a deal. I kind of wanted that car. I could have bought it the other day. It's annoying that I didn't. I don't know when it's going to come back. I thought it would come back in a couple of days or something, but according to Reddit here, some people have been waiting months for some of these. I mean, this is unbelievable. I don't know. I think it actually takes away my urge to play this game. I still want to play it though because the VR is another reason I want to get through this game. Again, I just need to reprogram my brain. What about telling my brain you collect all the good cards? Forget about this 100% completion nonsense. Oh wait, put that in my wish list. So basically I have to instruct my brain now, I have to reverse think this in my head. So I'm only trying to get the good cards. So like that, for example, maybe people love that, but I don't like the look of it. So it's not worth it. It's 440,000, I don't even like the look of it. Unless it drives really well or something. Like, I guess I don't really care for that one. I don't really like the look of that one either. I wish I knew more about cars to explain what it is about the look of that I don't like. But I look a wee bit like a DeLorean, but I don't like it. I'm going to end up putting them all in my wish list. Oh, I know, I'll just take a snapshot. I should use my phone camera as well. I kind of like the look of that. It's a bit difficult instructing my brain to do this. It's like, I keep thinking if I'm not trying to collect them all, then why am I collecting any of them? It's like, no, you're collecting the nice ones. That's my main goal now. I've changed my goal. I'm trying to rewrite my brain. Think this way around instead. I'm trying to collect as many nice cars as I can fit to see. That's all. I don't need to collect them all. I thought collecting them all, that sounded cool. I really like the idea of collecting them all, but if you have to wait for months, well then no. I'm not gonna bother. I'm not that stupid. I'm not gonna set my sights for something so ridiculously annoying. Uh, I'd have that one in the GPT yet. I don't know. Yes, it is a price card. Put it in my wish list too. Right, okay. As for anything else here, hmm, I kind of want to collect that. It's not really not. I don't really like it. Well, I mean, it's alright. But I sort of like it. It looks kind of interesting. Collectible or something. I don't know what. Again, I'm not really good at explaining why I'm thinking certain things. Like this one also looks pretty cool, and yet I don't like it at the same time. It looks a bit stupid. I don't know. I'm having mixed emotions about some of these cars here. Even this one, half of me loves that. Another part of me thinks the bumps in the front wheel and stuff look a bit annoying. And, yeah. Can't believe I didn't get that fucking DeLorean. That's really annoying. Oh, a Civic. I have to get a Civic. I mean, it doesn't necessarily look that amazing compared to some of these other ones, but my mate got me into Honda Civic. So, limited stock. Let's see. Let's type in the GPT. C I what? K 98. I, I instructed GPT to tell me the correct answer simply by typing in the car name instead of asking the first question. It is not a prize car. Okay, well then I will get that. I'm glad I got that. I'm glad I got that. On the Civic. Hold on. We close. Ah. I ain't bloody raced yet. I didn't even do. Oh my goodness. I sat there for about half an hour just trying to figure out that bonus thing on the quick race, only to realize it was exactly what I thought to begin with. It was just I did the maths slightly wrong and I got myself all confused. Okay, 507. It 100. Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah. I wish my mate Sam was like talking to me. I don't know where the hell he went. I haven't seen him in 15 years. He just disappeared off the face of the earth. But he would probably appreciate this. He really liked this Honda Civic that he had. Maybe he has this. Maybe he has this game. Maybe this guy's dead. I don't even know where the hell he went. He just disappeared to like Australia or something. I don't know. Uh, or did he? Wait. Do, wait, what? What did I get there? I got 58 points. Oh, okay, cool. Collector level has increased. So that means I get a wee bit more of a bonus then, I think, on that. On the quick races. I think. Sony, one thing that annoys me about Sony is they don't allow you to reset the recorder. I'm at 28 minutes now. Once I get to an hour, I can't just upload and then press reset. I have to turn the PlayStation, well, put it on the sleep mode and then turn it back on again for it to reset the timer on the clock, the recording clock. It also doesn't go past an hour. But that's okay enough because I only really want to record the hour-long videos anyway. I can always get a capture card. Also, another thing I find really silly, I just think about this sometimes when I'm playing PlayStation, is the media gallery itself isn't in the media section of the PlayStation. They've literally got the same word, media. You can only access the media gallery from inside a computer game once you press the share button. But within the actual interface of the PlayStation 5, there's a media section where you press R1 to slip over to the media section, but you don't have the media gallery in the media section. How fucking stupid is that? I don't know, like Sony, I don't know much about what Microsoft console is like, but Jesus Christ, this is the year 2025 and or 2024, sorry, and it's taking, and some basic things are just not there in software. Like, God, it annoys me. I'm talking instead of playing, but yeah, it annoys me about the future. There's so many applications on phones nowadays that, like, a lot of them get something wrong. You expect them to function perfectly, but like a lot of applications you're on, it's just like, oh, this button doesn't do what I would expect it to do, or this doesn't do this. It's like sometimes the future feels less futuristic because there's so many possibilities and a lot of people screw things up. Like this, like not having media in the media section. That's stupid, like. But again, it's also, I guess, my OCD that gets annoyed by something like that. It's just, you expect media to be in the media section, you know? But it's not there, so it drives me a wee bit insane. But okay. I'm okay. Now please pick some... I don't see any cars here that I really like. Look at this R5 Turbo 80. R5. It's not a prize car. I can purchase it from the dealership. I don't know. I'm a little bit curious. I put it in the wish list. It doesn't seem to be going out of stock or anything. At least it tells you when things are going out of stock. I should have realized that when it said that on the DeLorean the other day. I should have realized that's what that meant. I should have got straight to Google and started Googling, how does this work? I read something about a week or something. I think that's why I waited. I don't know how long a week lasts. I think a week might be 24 hours in game. If I'd known that, I would have bought the DeLorean. I would have started doing all this Google stuff now instead of, or I would have Googled it then instead of now. I don't really see anything else that I care about. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, okay, that's a nice one actually. Let me see. SLRMCLAREN. Oh, nice. Not a prize car. Add to wish list. I quite like that actually. I don't know if I like it, the idea of racing that, or I don't get I don't get like a lot of goosebumps or feelings from the idea of racing that car, even though it might be amazing to race. But I do like the idea of owning that in real life. It has prestige. Luxury. Yeah, it's something about it that looks pretty cool. It's not like a Rolls Royce or something, but whatever. Do know much about cars. I don't really know much about cars, but I do kind of I kind of half have an interest in cars. Like, it's not an active interest. I don't read anything about cars at all, actually, but they are something that I like, if that makes sense. I'm a lazy person. I don't have a lot of passions in life because I'm so lazy. When I was a kid, I used to buy Top Gear and read all about the cars when I was like 11, but by the time I hit 13 or something, no more magazines about cars, nothing like that. I've never looked at cars ever since then. But I do love cars. I don't want to get all depressing here, but I think maybe I'm depressed or something. I'm on antidepressants and I have a headset device supposed to help with depression. But it's just when I realize little things like that, it's like, why don't I have a passion anymore? Maybe it's just because I've got too many passions and there's too many things to learn. I can't be bothered learning too many things. Like this is a lot of things. Every car has a story behind it. And maybe I just can't be bothered to learn all that. Yeah. But cars, yeah. If I had the ability to have a passion, I would have a passion for these things. And planes as well. Planes are pretty fucking cool. Cars and planes. If I could be bothered to have a passion, that would be one of my two. And music. I like music. There's a lot of things. Again, I like a lot of things. But if I could be bothered or not depressed or whatever it is that's holding me back from having like hobbies and passions, this is a hobby. Playing this game is a fucking hobby, sort of. I don't know. This is what I'm saying, though. I was sort of trying to get a hobby, and I like the idea of collecting all the cars. But instead, as already explained there, I can't really do that. So it's too difficult to collect them all. But I mean, a real hobby, like understand it. Like lots of people you meet in life, like know certain things about certain things. It's like, you get talking about cars and they'll be like, oh, did you see the NSX Type R02? Oh, yeah, that was created in 1998 and then blah, 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 blah. And it won its first race at the GP something, blah, 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 blah. It's like, how do you know all this, mister? It's like, I don't know anything like that about any subject, really. Cars could have been the thing for me. I could have learned a lot about cars, but I just didn't. I'm just wondering why that is. I'm not really playing this anymore. I'm just talking to myself. It's just I'm sort of looking at these cars thinking, is there, like, I didn't even notice that one. I've been scanning this thing for ages here and I'm not really scanning it. Oh, and maybe I should get that. See, I don't know if there's a million cars that look like this. If there's a million Audis, I mean, like Audi. Actually, I don't know if I do want that one. See, historic reasons. Like, I've seen that car on the road or something, or I used to see it on the road, and I kind of want it for that reason. I don't have much history with these cars. Like, I don't have a car myself. The only one I have history with is this one, the Civic Type R, because my mate Zen. It's a bit disappointing not having any history or any significance with these cars. Except for maybe this one, because I've seen it on the road. Oh, and this one, because I've seen that on the road as well. Like, especially when I was 11, that was one of the cars I used to read about and stuff when I was doing that reading, as I told you. Yeah, I don't need to buy that because you can win it. And this one looks quite good. It's I've got millions of quid. I should probably spend some of it. MR2 GTS 97. It's not a prize car. Okay. I've got a wee bit of history of that car, and again, I've seen it on the road, or I think so. I think my teacher had that car in black. Not sure. But I remember I used to see that car, and I saw the lights that retracted into the car, and I thought, oh, that's futuristic. So yeah, getting that. Some of these cars I'll hopefully have a bit more history with. It feels much more pleasurable when there's some sort of history that connects you to the car. Even if it's a vague history, like my teacher owned one, it's still a history. The main thing that's taking over my mind here is the fact that I used to see cars like this. I don't know if it was this particular car, but it was just those whole lights that go into the car was so cool. I thought that was so cool, like. God, I'm getting flashbacks of being a child. Okay, so... Purchase! Alright, let me take a photo here. Right. I'm also writing a diary of all the things I do, so that this is a thing that I'm doing. So 5:23 a.m. MR2 GTS 97 or 58 100. Hey. Is that a Toyota? I was going to say Mazda. I think my teacher's car was a Mazda. I'll never know. I'll never know the answer to that. Was it a Mazda or a Toyota? Can you wait? Are you stuck with that color? No, I'm sure. Surely a game like this would allow you to customize the color. Oh yeah, of course you can customize the color. I've already seen that on the. I vaguely looked at the social media thing within this game. Okay. There's a Mazda. Oh. It does have the same light thing though. So I don't know, maybe my teacher's was a Mazda. That's a Honda. It is kind of fun, like, buying the car. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. At moments, sometimes it sucks again. It's like, I don't know if I want it or I don't, or the stress or something, but at the moment, I'm kind of enjoying this. The thing that's annoying me a little bit is that's it. That's all that's available. It's like, where's the rest of them? You have to wait for months or weeks or days. That is annoying, actually. I didn't even think about that. I was annoyed that the DeLorean wasn't there, but I didn't even really think about how this option is, how what's available right now is actually pretty limited. It seemed like a lot when I first opened the page. It's like, oh, these are loads of cars. But now, as I've looked over them for like the past 45 minutes here or something, they're starting to look... It's trying to feel limited. I want to see more better ones. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Maybe I should try and collect all the Honda cars. 404? No, don't try to collect all the Honda cars because I don't want to spend 440 for credits. Credits instead of recovery. Oh, I bought that, didn't I? What? Okay. Add to wish list. I thought I bought that. No? No, I didn't. Hold on. You get to your guards from here. I think we have to leave. I didn't buy it. I don't know why I'm bothering to check. I know I didn't buy it now. It sure says I didn't buy it. So why am I bothering to waste time doing this? Anyway. Ah, here's all the cars. So these are the ones I got from racing. This. Where is it? This hybrid. Oh, I've got a hybrid twice? Okay, because I won it and I also bought it. Oh, I wouldn't have wasted so many credits. Oh, it doesn't matter about the credits, I can always earn them back. And then this one, I don't understand how I got that. I mean, I raced with it. And as soon as I raced with it, they gave me it. So then, but then I did another race with, and it didn't give me that car, so I don't really understand. Why did I buy that one again? Oh, yeah, because of the history. Okay. It was the one I just bought. My memory's going, I swear to God. Civic history. Okay. That one's pretty cool. I think. Well. It's really annoying that you can't spin the car around, really. I found that freaking weird. But at least in VR mode, you can walk around the car. But I also find that very strange that VR mode allows you to do that, but yet flat mode doesn't allow you to spin around the car. I mean, that's weird. Why can't you spin around it yourself? Well, that's fucking stupid, to be honest. I hate it when games companies restrict your abilities for no good reason. Do you think it's a? Do you think they do that so that it pushes people to buy the VR? That's probably why. That they restrict. I don't know. I'm just guessing, but maybe that's why they restrict you from. You can only do this left-right thing. You can't look at the car yourself in a 3D mode, right? Type of thing. You know, pan the camera, all that stuff. Maybe they do that so that it forces people into buying VR. It's a bit unfair. I don't know if that's the reason, but it's a good theory. Why would they limit you? Graphics aren't as good as I thought in this game. I mean, that dashboard looks good, but it does look very computerized. I mean, it doesn't look photographically realistic to me. Still good graphics. I mean, that chair looks nice. It's got the individual things. Can't remember the word. It definitely looks good. It's just not photographically realistic. That does not look like the interior of a real car. I kind of thought we had got to the stage. I think it's not really. It's probably just because they've got so many cars to cover that they just don't put as much effort into them as they could have. Still looks good, but yeah, it's just not photographic. I think we are capable of photographic realism nowadays. It's just we obviously haven't done it for this. It's still good though. It's still good. Let's go back to this. Oh my god, this is gonna take all weird. So I wanted to buy this. Has it come down in price? I don't know if that's gone down in price. I could have sworn that was 400,000 a minute ago. Go back into the video. No, that was a false memory. It is the same price it was always at. Okay. I don't know where I got the number 400. Maybe it was from this one. Well, I guess I have to buy it, because if these really only come about every now and then I guess I have to collect the special ones like the Ferraris and stuff like that. Or the Lamborghinis. Oh wait, before I buy it, check that it's not. Oh wait, I think this might be a prize car. No, it's not. I've already done this before. I've already typed it into GPT. SCDERIA07. It's not a prize car. Let me just check again that the Diablo DIABLO GT 00 is not a prize car? What? I don't trust GPT's logic, because sometimes it makes mistakes. I could have sworn it said that the Diablo GT was a prize car earlier on when I asked it. Yes, the Lamborghini Diablo GT00 can be won as a prize car in Gran Turismo 7. And then I've asked the same thing in here. Oh, I've been relying on GPT this whole time and it's not even telling me the correct information. Oh my god. You just told me earlier that it was a prize car. Oh my god, maybe I should, instead of relying on GPT, maybe I should be on a... Maybe I should be on like a website that lists all the prize cars or something, because then I'm not going to ask GPT. Then why did you say it was? Yes, but what, I hate the way GPT does this. It always does this. It's like, I made an error. It's like, yes, but why did you make an error? Because I am error prone. It's like, no. Ugh. Yes, but why did you make an error? Let's see what it says next. The error occurred because I misremembered the details while trying to respond quickly. It can happen sometimes when dealing with a lot of information, especially when dealing with Gran Turismo 7 minutes following anything complex. I appreciate your understanding and diligence in checking the information. If there's anything else you'd like to know, I'm here to help. Fuck you. Tell me what's a prize car. I don't know what's a prize car and what's not a prize car anymore. This rate. This is driving me nuts. Oh my god, there's so many. On this website, there's so many things. Wait a minute. These are different Gran Turismos. What's going on here? What the hell is happening there? Oh my god, I don't know what that is. I'll save it into my Gran Turismo file folder thing. All the free prize cars in Gran Turismo 7. Is this it? Could this be it? Oh, there's so many. There's so many like that. It took me a million years to read all that. I thought GPT. How many tabs do I have open? I've got like about 40 tabs open on my computer. I need to close it down. So this makes things a bit more difficult. I guess I'll have. I can't believe that's not a prize car. Who knows what GPT's saying? For all I know, it is actually is a prize car. I'm going to ask GPT to take more time over its answers. I don't want you to be wrong next time, GPT. In the future, when telling me which one is a prize card, take more time to think about it then. Don't want you. Got it. It's been really rude to it. In the future, when they become like Terminators from the movie, they're going to totally kill me. The future when telling me which one is it. God, I spelled the P-R-I-C. Why do you keep typing price? Oh my god, Evan. I'm a bit dyslexic, but like. Z-E, right. In the future, in telling me which one is a prize car, take more time to think about it then. I don't want you to be wrong next time. Got it? Thank you for your feedback. If you have more questions or information, it says it will take more time. Understood, I'll take more time to ensure accuracy in my responses regarding prize cards in the future. Okay. So let me do this one again. 430 S C G E R I A. This is a game in itself, just me looking at the cars. I haven't even fucking raced yet. Okay, I'm gonna get this one. Oh, my head hurts. Ugh. Maybe I should get up. I've been in bed for like, what? I don't even know. I went to bed last night at like 7 p.m. for a nap, and then I ended up sleeping till like 1 a.m. in the morning or 2 a.m. Maybe I should get up and have a smoke or something. Take some painkillers for this headache. Right. I'll purchase this car first. Purchase. Can I see the photo? Oh yeah. Oh, I got a lot of collector points for that. The collector level has increased. Okay. You can now access the club sports section of access club sports section of the tuning club. You can access the semi-racing section of the tuning club. You can now access the racing section of the tuning club. Okay. I haven't been into the tuning shop yet. Alright. Your new car has been added to your garage. Change to this car now. Keep it. Okay, I think I've had enough of the cars one. I think I've had enough of buying cars. Why does it say sold out? Did I buy it? No. If it's sold out, should it simply not disappear from the list or something? I don't know how that works. I mean, the DeLorean's not still in the list, right? It doesn't say sold out. But yet, if I go into... It says out of stock. What different from sold out? Cappuccino 91. I keep looking at this one. I might get it. Or, I don't know. Someone keeps drawing me to it. I guess it's because it's unique. It's a little box car, but it's quite unique in its boxiness. I might get that one. Did I already type that one in? R5. You know, it should really say... Oh, no, wait a minute. I just realized something. There is a car thing. Or something. Like, it does tell me where all the car... I did this at the start of the game the other day. Oh my god, why can't I move beyond... Why can't I move... Ah! The arrow! It's got a mouse pointer, but I can't move the mouse. Okay, well, it must be in garage. There is a place where it shows you all the cars. It doesn't... They're all blanked out or something, but it still shows you... Is it car collection? Manufacturer. Nah, it's a pity it doesn't tell you, like, you know, whether you can win the car or whether it's... Yeah, that. Just whether you can win it or not. Like, it'd be good if the ones that you can win, like, stood out a bit or something. So you could have a brief inspection of them. There's a lot of cars to get through. I'm thinking maybe I should get that Honda. I kind of want to collect all the Hondas for some reason. I don't know why. Are Hondas really that good? I mean, that looks shit. Even that Civic doesn't look that amazing. I like the newer Civics. I wonder if it has those. It doesn't say what's missing. It's saying what it is. You know what you have to collect. I'm sort of glad I got this game. On the other hand, I've got studies to do, and it's like, oh my goodness, I'm going to end up failing this course because I'm going to be playing this all day. And I didn't expect to buy this at all. I literally woke up and I went, I think I want a PSVR 2 so I can play Spider-Man in big screen mode. I mean, I've got a big TV in my living room anyway, but in big screen mode, it's really big, and it like makes you feel like it's the closest thing to virtual reality you can get for Spider-Man. So I thought, I think I'll buy one of those PSVR 2s. This is very greedy of me. I don't know what I'm thinking, because I literally just woke up. And I was like, I've been telling myself for months, don't get a PSVR 2. It's stupid. It's very expensive, and it doesn't really do anything. There's not enough games for it. And then I woke up and went, no, but I want it for Spider-Man. So then I looked on eBay, and then I thought, maybe I'll be more convinced into buying this if there's some sort of game I could use it with. Instead of just for two-dimensional flat-screen Spider-Man, and then that's where the Gran Turismo idea popped into my head. And I never wanted to buy Gran Turismo for years now, because I played it years ago at somebody's house, and I couldn't fucking steer the thing. But then I realized, that's because it's a simulator. That's what actually makes it fun, is trying to learn how to steer it. So I thought, okay, it's actually fun. Gran Turismo is actually a fun game. I've been looking at it the wrong way around. It's actually fun. It's a skill, it's a challenge. And you get to collect all the cars. So I thought, fuck it, I'm buying the game, and then I'll see if I like the game, and then that will help me figure out if I want to buy the virtual reality. That's it. I decided I do like this game, because I got super addicted to just one fucking time trial thing. And I thought, okay, this game's great. That means VR is going to be awesome. I've already got PSVR 1, I've got Oculus Quest, I've got the old VR DK1 headset, so I know what VR feels like. I do like the the rally game, Dirt Rally on PSVR 1, but it was too awkward trying to get into a race. You have to set up you have to tune up your car and do all these, set your suspension and do all this crap just before you get into the actual race. So, but I do actually like that game. I really like that rally game. Part of me still thinks, why the fuck do I not play that anymore? I never played that much of it. It was a really good game. However, I think I will use this PSVR 2 because it's more accessible. My PSVR 1 is slightly broken, so I can't get it on the main screen anymore. I bought a replacement micro box for it, and that was also broken. It's like, okay, right. Unless some other part of it's broken. Couldn't move about very well in it. You have to move the camera so that it faces you at all times. The new one means you don't have to move a camera, and it just seems like it'll be easier. And this game is much easier to get into a race. You simply press the button a couple of times and you're bang, that's you into a race. So it won't be like a whole lengthy procedure. So I'm hoping that when I get the VR for this on Friday hopefully Friday, that I will actually play it. Like a lot. Not too much. I mean, I want to study too, but you know what I mean? Like, hopefully I'll play it and actually want to play it and not just let my VR headsets grow dust on them like they tend to do, because I don't like VR as much as I want it. No, I do like VR, especially in cockpit games like racing and playing games. And I guess macro, what do you call those machines? Transformer type things. What are those called? I've never played any of those yet, but I imagine those would be good too. Any sort of cockpit scenario is pretty amazing for VR. But I'm still very lazy, and it's like I can't be bothered to put it in my head. But Gran Turismo, yeah, this is actually pretty cool, this game, so hopefully the VR will just make it even cooler. Don't want to get my hopes up too much about the capabilities of the PSVR 2. Oh shit, I've been recording for over an hour. I better go. I better upload here. Bye-bye. Anyway, what I was going to say about PSVR 2 just is, people are saying it's great, I hope it's great. I hope it's really good resolution and really good brightness and color saturation and all that stuff. Right. Bye-bye.